All right, to get this started, the flow for today is going to take us toward Peacock pose or Mayurasana. That's an arm balance. It's a bent arm strength, going to be working through the shoulders, the upper back, and the whole back line of the body, and the glutes in particular, so keep that in mind. We'll go through a whole demonstration of that pose at the very end of the class, so don't sweat that too much. However, during the flow, we are going to take this into a series of crow push-ups here. So that is my demonstration before we begin. So what's going to happen once we get to the main part of the flow, every sequence will bring you to the front of the mat at the very end. And this is where we're going to take this into a very flattened version of crow, moving back and forth. So it's all about holding on your balance and controlling the movement of your body as you move back and forth here. It's definitely challenging. You don't have to move this too far. There's levels to this, but try to work this as best you can. So you're going to start this from a forward fold as usual, coming into crow. Both palms down, dig your fingertips into the floor. Heels up, knees well outside the arms. So bring the knees out nice and wide and see that your feet are coming toward each other at center here. You don't want your shins to be parallel to each other because otherwise your legs are just going to come down to the floor. So let the feet come together so the legs are actually squeezing your arms and you can use inner thighs. Now when you come into this, lean forward as usual. Lift your feet together. Bring the toes to touch. Pull the heels in close. Keep your legs squeezing in. Your chest should be facing down. And then from here, just as you grip the floor, pull your elbows back. Let your shoulders and your head sink down, maybe just a little bit, and then come back up. And you're going to go back and forth like this 3 times. Take it slow, keep it under control. If you're able to take this further, there's levels to this. You can draw the elbows back, maybe sink down enough to bring your nose down to the floor. Just be sure, however low you go, you can lift this back up. And it's definitely a bit of a trick to do this. You got to keep the legs engaged, really isolate the movement of your arms as much as you can, and hold tension to keep yourself balanced as you're moving. So just work that as best you can. Once we've done that 3 times, you can go through the transition, move through the vinyasa, and then we'll go to the next part of the sequence from there. So just keep that in mind. So to get this started, bring yourself all the way down onto your back. And once you're down, go ahead and set this up with your feet on the floor wider than your hips. Bring the knees in towards center to help release your low back down to the mat. And then arms out to your side somewhere. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. Just find a position that's comfortable for you here. Let your shoulders sink down. Let your chest open up. And then just close your eyes. So just give yourself a moment to settle in like this. Let your mind quiet down. And then just start to deepen your breathing here. So with the inhales, pull in as much air as you can. Try to fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as your inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this here to begin. When you're ready, take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just open your eyes. And just take things slow. With an inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And with the exhale, just bring your arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, arms down to your sides again. Inhale, reach long. Now with the exhale, bring the arms down, curl up as well. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, just hold that lift. Belly pulled in, low back down, stretch forward through your fingertips. We're just lifting to the mid-spine. And then back and forth from here. With the next inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, roll out long. Now with the exhale, curl and reach to the right of your legs. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl left this time. Inhale, roll out. Exhale, curl right, stretch forward. Inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl left. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl right again. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl to the left side. Inhale, roll out. Now with the exhale, curl right and hold here. So keep your head and shoulders lifted and keep reaching through your fingertips. Now as you hold this, just keep that tension in your belly and then bring the feet together. Now with your feet together, extend the right leg straight up toward the ceiling. Straighten the leg as much as you can. Point the toes. You can bend the knee. Just keep the ankle stacked over your hip. Belly pulled in. Low back pressing toward the floor. You're still reaching to the right. Now from here, we're going to pulse this. And it's not going to look too dramatic, but you should definitely feel this in your abdomen. So we're going to take it slow, reaching the arms forward and lifting the shoulders on my count. So from here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on one hold for a moment. And then roll this out long, set your right foot down, take a couple breaths. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. With the exhale, curl forward and reach to your left side. Hold here. Belly pulled in, low back pressing toward the floor. Obviously, you're twisted. Keep stretching forward through your fingertips. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Look forward. Push into the right foot. Extend your left leg up. Reach to the toes. Bend the knee if you need to, but straighten the leg best you can. Now here again, take it slow and pulse forward, lifting the shoulders, moving forward through your hands. On my count, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold here. And then set your left foot down. Take an inhale, reach this out long. And then just stay reaching, shoulders down, backs of the hands on the floor, fold your knees right and then left, and just take it lightly side to side to loosen things up. And then go ahead, set your feet flat, bring the knees back up to center. Bring the arms down to your sides. And once the arms are down, bring the hands further out right and left. So the arms are at about 45 degrees with the hands lower than your shoulders. Now keep your shoulders down, keep your palms pressing into the floor. Draw the knees in toward your chest and then extend your legs up high. Now here again, straighten your legs as best you can. Point the toes. You can bend the knees, but keep the ankles stacked over your hips. And then from here, just keep the legs as straight as you can, and we'll twist this side to side. So bring your legs over to the right as far as you can go without your left shoulder lifting up. And then nice and slow, take it through center. Bring your legs over to the left side and keep your right shoulder down. Back through center. Bring your legs over to the right again. And then through center. Lower your legs over to the left side. Through center from here. Let your legs lower to the right. Keep both shoulders on the floor. Come through center. Bring the legs down to your left side. Again, keep your shoulders down. And then one more round. Bring this through center. Bring your legs over to the right and just hold here. Stay twisted. Now keep your left shoulder down, but to take it deeper, bend the right knee. Left leg still as straight as you can hold. And then lower your legs further to the right. Keep the right leg off the floor. Keep your left shoulder down still. And then take it up through center. Straighten both legs. Let them come down to the left and pause here. To go deeper, bend your left and your right leg as straight as you can hold. Let your legs sink down to where you can just keep that twist. Right shoulder on the floor, left leg stays lifted. And then come back up to center with both legs high. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, bring the knees to your chest. Bring your hands to your knees. Just squeeze everything in. And go ahead, pull your knees out wide. Rock a little bit side to side and just breathe. And now from rocking side to side, come back into center. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, bring your nose close to your knees. And then cross at the ankles. Roll forward to a seat. Come further with your hands in all fours. Actually, no, just stay in your seat. This is what we're going to do. I want you to sit this upright. So go ahead, extend your legs straight forward and bring your legs together. Now, ground yourself down onto the mat. Sit up tall. And if you have trouble sitting up too tall, especially if your legs are tight, go ahead and bend the knees. Heels down, legs are still together. Make sure you don't have to round your spine. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pull back. Keep your chest open. Try to keep an arch in your low back. Again, bend the knees if you need to. Now, this is a little bit goofy, but this is going to help your low back. And it's basically a butt walk. So I want you to shift your weight over to the left, slide your right heel forward. Shift your weight right, left heel forward. And then just keep your torso upright, keep your spine vertical. Walk this all the way forward. Let your heels pass the front of the mat, and then back it up. Still sitting upright, keep your core braced. And just move your pelvis side to side to pull your heels back. You're just moving a few inches each time. Hold that tension around your midsection. And again, keep yourself upright, keep your chest open, keep the shoulders pulled back. Take it all the way to the back of the mat. And then once you make it all the way back, go ahead, reverse direction. Walk all the way forward. Again, just a few inches at a time. Shift your weight side to side. Keep your core braced, still sitting up tall the whole time. Chest open. Keep your gaze forward. And then once you make it past the front of the mat with your heels, go ahead, back it up again, and this time we'll just take it to the center of the mat. Again, keep your core braced, just move side to side. And then once you come to center, go ahead, release this and bring your hands down to the floor. Bend your knees, set the feet down flat. Now let's take this into reverse tabletop from here. So feet hips width, hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width, palms down, fingertips out to the sides, right and left. Push down, lift your seat up off the floor. And let's go up and down. Inhale, press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink this down. Inhale, lift up high as you can. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press your hips high. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift your hips again. And then exhale, lower. Now with your next inhale, press up one more time, hold here. Now keep your core braced, keep your hips lifted, keep your glutes squeezing. Look forward. As you hold this, put the weight to your left foot. Lift the right, extend your right leg straight forward. Keep your thighs in line, keep your glutes engaged. And then set your right foot down. Bring the weight to the right. Left leg extends straight forward, keep your hips lifted. Set your left foot down, bring the weight to the left. Right leg straight forward, squeeze your glutes. Set your right foot down, the weight goes to the right, extend your left leg straight forward, hips stay high. And set your left foot down, bring the weight to the left one more time. Extend your right leg forward, keep your glutes squeezing. Set your right foot down, bring the weight to the right. Extend your left leg straight forward, hips stay high. And set the left foot down, press into both feet, lift the hips up even further, lift your chest. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, come all the way down. Once you're down, shake your hands out for a moment. And then when you're ready, cross at the ankles, roll forward your hands, come into all fours. And let's go ahead and take this further into the wrists. Now, just keep your hips stacked over your knees, but walk the hands in close within about one hand's length of your knees. Flip your hands over, backs of the hands down, palms up. The fingertips point toward the midline of the mat. Now go ahead, bend the elbows, keep your arms relatively loose, but keep your hands tense. Spread the fingers wide and flatten the backs of your hands as much as you can. Now from here, just work the hands here to start. Curl your fingers in toward your palms as tight as you can with the backs of the hands still down. And then spread your fingers out wide. And keep going back and forth like this, opening and closing your hands as aggressively as you can. And once you've done this a few times and you get used to it, see about straightening your arms a little bit further, you'll feel a deeper stretch. Just take it to where you can and keep opening and closing like this at your own pace. Now try to curl the fingers in toward a fist. You probably won't get all the way there. And just feel that stretch moving through the backs of the hands up into the forearms. Now the next time you curl your fingers in, hold on to that. And work to straighten your arms a little bit further. Hold here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release. Come up onto the fingertips. And keep the hands close like this, and we'll take one more wrist stretch. And this will bring us toward peacock. So I want you to bring your knees out wide, wider than your hips. Big toes point toward each other. Walk your hands in. You're going to set the hands down on the line that you can draw between your knees. Palms down. Rotate your fingertips at least to the sides, right and left 90 degrees with the middle finger. If you can go further, try to point the fingertips in toward your feet. Now set your hands down flat about shoulder width. Dig your fingertips down. Keep your seat low to your heels and bring your chest forward between the upper arms. Bend the elbows in toward you so you've got weight on the elbows to start. And keep your fingertips gripping the floor. Now as you hold this, keep your chest open, keep looking forward. Go back and forth. Bend the elbows a little bit and lean forward. And then lift back up but keep that weight on your hands. And keep going forward and back like this, not too fast. As the elbows bend, be sure your fingers are still gripping. If you get used to this, maybe come down lower. Just don't jam your face down to the floor. Now, the next time you come forward with bent elbows, hold here. Keep your fingertips pressing down. Keep looking forward. If you want to take it further, slide the knees out a little bit wider. And then maybe try to lift your knees up off the floor, just moving toward peacock. You don't have to go all the way there. And then if you lifted your knees, set them back down. Come up onto the fingertips and down onto your heels and take a moment, shake your hands out. Loosen your fingers and loosen your wrists. Now, once the hands are ready, come back to all fours. Wrists under the shoulders, knees and hips to set this up. Just keep your chest facing down. Look down at the floor, but extend the crown of the head straight forward. And then reach forward with your right arm and stretch back with the left leg. Now, stretch this out long. Reach to the fingertips and toe tips. Engage the glutes on the left side to keep that left leg parallel to the floor. And just keep your left leg where it is. We're just moving the right arm. So from here, take an inhale. With the exhale, just reach your right arm back. Inhale, reach this forward. Exhale, right arm back. Hold the left leg straight. Inhale, reach this forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, the right arm forward. Exhale, reach this back again. Inhale, the right arm forward. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, the right arm forward. Exhale, reach back one more time and look forward. Now bend your left knee, reach with the right hand, find your foot. Once you have that grip, kick into your hand, pull the shoulder forward, lift the knee as high as you can, hold your balance here. Now we're going to switch hands. I want you to keep that left leg as is. And just release your right hand. Bring the right hand down to the left, just inside your left hand, to the left side of the mat. And keep in mind, you got to go left or this isn't going to work. Now come up onto the fingertips of the left hand. Right hand stays down. Start to open to your left side. Maybe hover the hand. Maybe reach your left arm back. If you can find your left foot, kick into your hand, pull your shoulder forward, lift the knee, hold your balance here. Take an inhale. Exhale, release and bring everything down. Come back to all fours. And then just set it up so we can take it on the other side. You can wrist meet the shoulders, knees under your hips, just look down. Reach the crown of the head forward. Extend forward to your left arm this time. And then back with the right leg, hold here. Now reach with the fingertips and toe tips. Lower the right hip and just feel the lift in the glutes. Hold on to that. Just moving through the left arm, take an inhale. With the exhale, reach your left arm back. Inhale, reach this forward. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back again. Inhale the left arm forward. Exhale, reach this back. Inhale the left arm forward. Exhale, reach back again. Inhale the left arm forward. And then exhale, reach back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach this back one more time. Stay here and look forward. Bend the right knee, reach with your left hand, find the right foot. Once you've got that grip, kick in your hand, pull the shoulder forward, try to lift your knee up higher. Keep your balance here, keep breathing. All right, right leg stays as is this time. Release the left hand. Bring your left hand down just inside the right hand toward the right edge of the mat. Now take it slow. Transfer the weight. Come up onto the fingertips of the right hand. Open to the right. Maybe hover the right hand. Maybe just reach the arm back and that's enough. If you can find the right foot, kick into your hand and pull your shoulder forward to lift the knee up higher. Stay balanced here. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, release this and bring everything down back to all fours. Take a moment to breathe. All right, one last thing before we move on to warm this up. Now, wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips here to start. Tuck the toes of both feet and keep your toes tucked. Now, we're just going to go back and forth for the first round here, nice and slow. And then it's going to be breath to movement to warm things up. When you're ready, just extend your right leg straight back, reach with your big toe. Now curl this and knee to chest, round your spine, bring the nose down. And then go ahead, straighten your both legs, come up to three-legged dog, reach the right leg high. And then back down to all fours with the toes still tucked. On the other side, extend your left leg straight back. And then curl this and knee to nose round your spine. Both legs straight, left leg high, three-legged dog. Bring it back down to all fours. Breath to movement, inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale down to all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale knee to nose. Inhale three-legged dog. Exhale all fours. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale knee to nose. Inhale three-legged dog. Exhale all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale knee to nose. Inhale three-legged dog. Exhale all fours. Inhale your right leg back. Exhale knee to nose. Inhale three-legged dog. Exhale all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale your right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Two more rounds. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale, your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours, and then just breathe here. Now you can just stay here and breathe and move around and take a break. Maybe take another stretch. Whenever you're ready, tuck your toes, straighten your legs, lift your hips, and just find it down dog. Now with your down dog, see if the hands are shoulder width. Flatten your palms, feel weight toward the base of your thumbs. Let your chest sink low, but reach your hips up high and lengthen your spine, pulling through the belly and around the low ribs. Keep your core engaged. Now if your legs are tight, just bend the knees and let that tension go. You can always paddle out and just move around. When you're ready here, take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front, take a ragdoll fold. Now feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees, let your belly touch your thighs. Let your head hang, let your spine round, let everything go long and loose, and let the muscles in your neck relax. You can hang the hands down or reach to the elbows, maybe shake side to side and loosen further. And then when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin and restack your spine. Slowly round this up to standing. Bring your head up last and just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready here, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. So take a moment here to breathe, set an intention. Let your mind clear, find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now with the next inhale, reach this up high. With the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips, start with a straight spine, put a little bend in the knees. Keep your core engaged, move smoothly, and release at the bottom. With an inhale, lift it up halfway. Fingertips to the shins, lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And with the exhale, just bring your hands down and step it back to high plank. Find your shape, loosen the shoulders. Press your palms down, press the floor away from you. Press your spine up high and stay lifted here. And take an inhale. With the exhale, slowly bring the shoulders forward as the elbows bend. Keep your body in line, elbows pulled into your sides. Lower with control all the way down into your belly. When you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. And we'll take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time. Stay lifted here. Keep the lift in the upper body. Press your feet down, squeeze your glutes. And then take some more all the weight out of your hands. Elbows at your side, draw the shoulders back. Keep looking forward. And then lift it up even higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides. Press the palms to the floor. And let's take it upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward. Let your hips hang. Stay on the tops of your feet. Keep your legs active and lift your knees. Take it further. Kick your feet down, squeeze your glutes, and pull the hips forward to deepen and lengthen the arc through the front. Lift up with the arms. Lift with your shoulders. Keep your neck long. Keep your chest pushing forward. Take an inhale. Exhale. Pull your belly and hips up high, back to down dog. Paddle out. Move your hips side to side. Now from your down dog, take a deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach up high. With the exhale, sink into chair, bend the knees, and sink your hips down low. Now be sure your feet are within hips width distance, not too wide, big toes and knees towards center. Bind it from above, left hand behind your head, palm faces in. Right palm the other way, clasp your fingers, and with your right hand, pull the left arm behind your head. Now press your head back, keep the shoulders pulled back, keep your chest open, be sure you can still look forward. And keep the bend in your knees, lift your toes up off the floor. Now back and forth, roll to the toes, bring your heels up high. And then set your heels down. Forward again, lift your heels. And then set them back down. One more time forward. Keep your heels high. Hold here. Keep your chest open. Look forward. Keep your torso upright. And if you want to go deeper, just hinge from the knees and bring your hips down lower. Just take things to where you can. Now just set the right heel down. When you're ready, come to standing with your left knee high. Find your balance. And dig your right big toe down into the floor. Now, bring your hands to your hips and let's set this up for dancer. Line the left knee up with the right. And when you're ready, reach back with your left hand, find the inside edge of your left foot. Now, once you've got that grip, line up the knees, keep your gaze forward, right arm high, and then kick into your left hand, lean against the tension of the kick, pull your left shoulder forward, lift your left knee, and just hinge from the right hip. You can always bend that standing knee, but bring yourself down as low as you can control. Breathe here. All right, now slowly from here, take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Both hands down, left foot steps down behind your low lunge. And then from your low lunge, we're going to take this to side plank. Now the left hand's going to be your base. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot and slide the right foot back. You can keep the right foot down, or drop the left knee, or stack your legs. Keep your hips up high, reach your right arm high, and hold here. And if you want to move with this, let's take it through center. Bring the right hand down, roll through center, left arm high, hips stay lifted. Back through center with your left hand down, reach up with your right arm. Through center, right hand down, left arm reaching high, and then back through center, set the left hand down, reach your right arm up, hold here, keep your hips high. If you want to go further, maybe lift the right leg off the left. Further still, maybe bend the right knee, point it toward the ceiling. You can hold the knee and lift it up higher. Take an inhale. Now, with the exhale, bring the right hand forward, right foot outside your right hand. We'll take a lizard variation from here. So slide the right foot forward toward the upper right corner, ankle past the knee a little bit. Look at your right foot, curl the toes up off the floor, keep them curled, keep the foot tense. Roll to the outside edge of the foot, let the knee go to the side, and sink your hips down low, pull your chest forward. Now, let's take it down lower. Bring your left forearm down to the floor. And then just look forward. You can drop the left knee, but keep it lifted if you can and keep everything low. Reach your right arm forward. We're going to open this up to the side. So with an inhale, reach your right arm back and look back. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale the right arm back again. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale the right arm back. Exhale, forward again. Inhale, reach your right arm back one more time and hold here. Keep your chest open to the right. Now, bring the right hand to the inside of the right knee and just lightly keep that right knee pressed out to the side. You can drop the left knee, but keep it lifted. And either way, sink your left hip down low. Keep your glutes squeezing, keep breathing, and stay just above the floor here best you can. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, bring yourself back up onto both hands. Now, once you're on your hands, drop the left knee down, and let's set this up for a kneeling lunge. Right foot between your hands, both legs bent about 90 degrees. Now, hips over your left knee, hands to your hips, come all the way up, and bring your torso upright. And just make sure your hips are squared. Right hip back, left hip forward. Keep both feet pressing down. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach the arms up high. And with the exhale, twist right arm back, left arm forward, twist open to the right. Inhale to center, reach up high. Exhale, twist again, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale, twist, right arm back, left arm forward, hold here. Now take a half bind, right arm behind your back, keep the shoulder drawn back, and then bring the left arm down past your right thigh and brace this. Now draw in from your midsection here, keep your spine long and feel the twist. If you can take it deeper, slide your left arm further down, right shoulder stays pulled back, this might be enough. If you can go further still, you can tuck the toes of your left foot and maybe lift your left knee up off the floor. Hold your twist however far you take this. Now, I want you to keep your right shoulder lifted and keep your chest open to the right, but look toward the front of the mat past your left shoulder. Now, go ahead and release your left arm. Left hand reaches down to the floor. We're going to take a revolved half moon. Press into the right foot and lift the left. Right shoulder high, look to the right, keep your chest open to the right side. You can always keep the right knee bent. If you can straighten the right leg, go ahead and take it there. Maybe open up and reach your right arm high. If you're going to bind this, bend your left knee, reach with the right hand, find your foot. If you have that grip, kick into your hand. Take an inhale. With the exhale, just release this. Both hands down, both feet down, forward, fold. Now from that fold, when you're ready, take an inhale, lift it up halfway. And with the exhale, set your hands down shoulder width. We're taking it to that low, flattened version of crow. Dig your fingertips down, lift your heels. Bring the knees wide outside your arms. And keep the legs squeezing in. Now look forward, start to lean. Lift your feet together, toes to touch, pull the heels up close. Keep your legs squeezing, keep your fingers gripping. Now back and forth like this. Pull the elbows back, let your shoulders sink down a little bit or a lot. Squeeze your legs in and lift back up. 2 more times. Pull the elbows back. Let your shoulders sink down. Squeeze your legs in and lift. 1 more time. Pull the elbows back. Maybe sink down a little bit, maybe all the way. And then lift back up 1 more time. Go ahead, take it through your vinyasa when you're ready. From your down dog, let's take it to the other side. When you're ready here, take an inhale. With the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach up high. And then with the exhale, sink into chair, put the weight to heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Again, feet within hips with distance, not too wide, big toes and knees towards center. Bring the right hand behind your head, palm faces in. Left palm the other way, clasp your fingers, and with your left hand, pull the right arm behind your head. Now, press your head back, keep the shoulders back, keep your chest open, be sure you can still look forward. Keep your knees bent, lift your toes up off the floor. Roll forward, heels up high. And then bring your heels back down. Roll forward again, lift your heels. And then set the heels down. 1 more time forward, heels stay high, hold here, keep looking forward, keep your spine upright. If you're going to go deeper, hinge from the knees, bring your hips down lower, keep breathing. And then set your left heel down. Bring yourself up to standing with your right knee high. Now keep your left big toe pressing to the floor. When you're ready, bring your hands to your hips. And let's go into dancer on this side. Right knee lines up with the left. Reach back with the right hand. Find the inside edge of the right foot and then line up your knees. Now to take it further, reach your left arm high. And then kick into the right hand. Lean forward against the tension of the kick. Pull the right shoulder forward. Keep your gaze forward. And just take it down to where you can control. Breathe here. Keep your balance. Now slowly from here, take an inhale. With the exhale, release both hands down. Right foot comes down behind your low lunge. And let's take it to your side plank from here so the right hand will be the base. Roll to the outside edge of the right foot, slide your left foot back. 1 foot down, 1 knee down, or stack your legs. Reach your left arm high, keep your hips lifted. You can always stay here. Now if you can move with this, bring the left hand down. Roll through center, reach your right arm high. Back through center, right hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Through center, bring your left hand down. Right arm reaches high again. Back through center, set your right hand. Reach your left arm up and stay here. Keep the hips lifted, look up. Now, if you want to go further, you can lift the left leg off the right. Maybe bend the knee, point it toward the ceiling. Maybe hold the knee and try to lift it up even higher. Keep breathing. Take an inhale. With the exhale, left hand forward, left foot forward outside your left hand. And back to that lizard variation. Walk the left foot toward the upper left corner of the mat, ankle past the knee at least a little bit. Curl the toes, your left foot up off the floor and keep the foot tense. Roll to the outside edge, let that knee move out to the side, let your hips sink down. And then take it down lower. Bring the right forearm down to the floor. Now you can drop the right knee, but try to keep it lifted if you can. Keep the hips low like this. And then reach your left arm forward. You're going to follow that hand with your gaze. With an inhale, reach the left arm back, look back. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale, reach the left arm back again. Exhale, reach this forward. Inhale the left arm back. Exhale, forward 1 more time. Inhale, reach your left arm back. Keep your chest open to the left. And then just bring your left hand inside your left knee and lightly keep that knee pressed out to the side. Now you can drop the right knee again. Keep it lifted if you can, but keep your hips down low. And engage your glutes as you hold this, just hovering above the floor. Keep breathing. All right, take an inhale. With the exhale, bring yourself back up onto both hands. Now, once you're up, drop the right knee down, flatten the right foot. Bring the left foot between your hands. Set this up for your kneeling lunge. So both legs at 90 degrees. Hands to hips. Just bring your torso upright. Everything's from right knee on up to vertical. Keep your feet pressing down. Right hip pushing forward, left hip pulling back. Now, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, twist left arm back, right arm forward, twist to the left. Inhale to center, reach up high. Exhale, twist again, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale 1 more time, left arm back, right arm forward, and hold here. Now keep your chest open toward the left, take your half bind, left arm behind your back. Bring the right arm down past your left thigh, brace the twist, pull into the midsection, keep your spine long. Now if you can take it further, maybe slide that right arm further down, left shoulder stays pulled back. Further still, tuck the toes of the right foot, and maybe lift the right knee. Take it to where you can, but stay twisted, whatever variation you take this toward. Now keep the twist and keep your left shoulder high, but look toward the front of the mat past your right shoulder. And then release your right arm, bring the right hand down to the mat. Revolve half moon, press into left foot, lift the right foot up off the floor. Left shoulder high, look to the left side. You can stay here with the bent left knee. Straighten that left leg if you can. Maybe open up and reach your left arm high. If you're going to bind this, bend the right knee, reach with the left hand, find your foot and kick into your hand. But keep the twist, keep your left shoulder lifted. Take an inhale. With the exhale, just release both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. When you're ready, take an inhale, lift halfway. And with the exhale, set the hands. We're going to take that flattened crow again. So dig your fingertips into the floor, lift your heels up, bring the knees well outside the arms, nice and wide. Look forward, squeeze the legs in. Lean forward, lift your feet together, bring the toes to touch. Keep your legs squeezing, and then go back and forth. Pull the elbows back, let your shoulders and your head sink down a little bit or a lot. Squeeze your legs in and lift back up. Again, pull the elbows back, sink down, just take it slow. Squeeze in and lift again. One more time, draw the elbows back, sink down low. Squeeze back in and lift. And then take it to your Vinyasa again when you're ready. All right, from your down dog, we'll take this into half pigeon. When you're ready with an inhale, raise your right leg high behind you. And with the exhale, bring it forward. Right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left. Now go ahead, set your left knee down, flatten the left foot behind you. Pull the left hip forward, keep your hips in line. Sink your weight straight down. Look for at least some of that stretch on the right side, outer hip or toward the glutes. Now you got options here. You can just stay upright like this. You can take it toward the back bend. You can melt this down. If you want to take this a little bit deeper, I'm going to cue this toward a bit of a twist with a bind. So for that, slide your left hand over the right inside your right hand. Pull the right hand back to the right knee or the right hip. Look back over your right shoulder. Keep your left hip pulling forward and just stay here. Now, if you want to take it even further, go ahead, bend your left knee, reach back with the right hand. If you can find that foot, pull the heel in toward your seat. Kick into the right hand. And just keep breathing here. Keep that left hip pulling forward, right foot kicking down into the floor. And just feel that stretch. This isn't one of the pretty versions of the pose, but this is definitely effective for getting further into your hips. All right, now from wherever you are, take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release and square this up. Both hands down just in front of that right shin. Once you're ready, tuck the toes of your left foot. Release the right leg. Shake it out for a moment. Once you set the right foot down, take this on the other side. Inhale the left leg high this time. And with the exhale, bring it forward. Left knee behind your left wrist, left ankle somewhere behind the right. Right knee down, right foot flat behind. Pull the right hip forward. Keep it in line with the left. Sink your weight straight down. And look for at least some of that stretch on the left side, outer left hip or toward the glutes. Now again, maybe just stay upright, maybe go toward the back bend. You can always melt down and relax. If you're going to go toward that twist, slide the right hand left inside your left hand. Pull the left hand back to the knee, maybe to the hip. Look back over your left shoulder, keep the right hip pulling forward. Deeper still, you can bend the right knee, reach with the left hand and find the foot. If you have that grip, kick into your hand, pull that heel in toward your seat. And kick your left foot into the floor. Keep the right hip pulling forward and keep breathing. Take an inhale. Now at the exhale, just come up onto both hands in front of that left shin. Tuck the toes of the right foot. Release your left leg, shake this out. Now, once you set the left foot down, bring your knees down to the mat, come into all fours. And we'll take it right into Peacock from here. Now, this is the variation that moves into the position we were in from that wrist stretch before. So walk your hands in close. Bring the knees out wide, wider than your hips. Big toes point toward each other. Walk your hands in. Set your hands down on the line that you can draw between your knees. Now, it's going to be palms down. And rotate your fingers, minimum, middle fingers to the sides, right or left, 90 degrees. If you can go further, the wrist stretch is part of the pose. Maybe point your fingers toward your feet. Just take it to where you can here, whatever your wrist can handle. Now, fingers spread wide, grip the mat. Make sure you can pull your chest forward between the upper arms and bend the elbows in so the elbows are in contact with your rib cage or the muscles of your core. Now, keep that bend, keep your chest pulling forward and keep looking forward. Let your knees go wider still, more weight on the arms. And then bend the elbows, bring your shoulders forward, keep looking forward rather than down. And it's got to be a forward movement to lift your legs up off the floor. Now, it's easiest to hold this with bent knees. Maybe extend the legs to the sides, that's a straddle. Maybe bring your legs together and bring your body into line. Keep that forward lean. And just take it the way you can here. All right, when you're ready, bring it down. You can shake your hands up for a moment if you need. And if you want to take that entry a second time, feel free. Otherwise, we'll do the more direct entry, and this one's from plank. So for that, bring yourself into your high plank. Wrists beneath the shoulders. Bring your body into line, legs together. And then adjust the hands from here. So slide your hands close to your feet, about one hand's length. And this is where you adjust the position further. Now rotate your fingers to the sides. Middle fingers right and left at least 90 degrees. Maybe rotate your hands further back. Don't worry about this being the exact same setup as the last one. Now when you set your hands, be sure you can bring your chest forward between the upper arms. Bend the elbows, set yourself down on the shelf of your arms so your elbows are underneath. Now, if you're going to move into this straight, you just lean forward, keep your chest pulling forward. Most people start with bent legs. So for that, let the knees go wide, but bring the feet together. And again, lean forward to lift your feet, hold the tension. Maybe extend to the sides in that straddle. Maybe squeeze your legs together, but just take it the way you can here. And then once you're ready, go ahead, bring everything down. And you're welcome to work that further if you like. If you're done, go ahead, shake out your hands for a moment. And moving on from here, bring your legs out from underneath you, come down onto your back. And once you're down, pull your knees to your chest, squeeze everything in tight. Now just release your feet to the floor. We're just going to take one long round of back bending here. I'll start the cueing with bridge and then lead it into wheel. So feet, hips with distance. Bring your heels in close to you. Start with your low back basically flat. Arms at your sides, palms down, gaze high. When you're ready with an inhale, press in your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up as high as you can. Hold the tension of that lift. And then see about going deeper. Bring your hands under your hips. Interlace the fingers, pull the palms toward each other. Work your shoulders behind your back and open up your chest even more. Keep the hips lifting and keep your hands pushing down. Now, if you can take it further, maybe walk your feet in closer to the shoulders. Maybe think about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. But re-engage. Keep your hands pushing down. Keep your glutes squeezing, your hips pressing up. This could be enough. Hold here and keep that tension. Now, if you want to take it to wheel, the hips stay high. Just release your hands and bring the hands down around your head. Now for that, press into your palms, maybe lift to the top of your head first. Whenever you're ready, straighten your arms. Hips toward the ceiling, chest toward the back of the back. Keep your glutes squeezing. Now you can always lift your heels if you need to let go of tension in the low back. Hold the tension in the glutes. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other. Maybe even walk the feet in closer to the hands. But work to open up your chest and press your hips up even higher. And then from wherever you are, take an inhale. With the exhale, bring everything back down to the floor. Now once you're down, pull the knees into your chest, squeeze everything in tight. And then just go ahead, release the left leg extended out fully. Left arm down at your side. Right arm inside the right leg, take hold of the big toe. Now once you got that grip, just pull down. As you're pulling with the right hand, press up as high as you can with the right foot. And somewhere in between that tension, find the stretch in the back of the right thigh. So maybe knees bent, and that's fine. Just keep the tension working up and down. If your leg's straight, draw the big toe directly over your shoulder. Now, if you want to stay with the stretch like this, that's fine. If you want to take this with the alternate grip, then keep the leg extended as is, whether the knee's bent or not. With your left hand, reach and take hold of the outside edge of the right foot. Bring the right arm down to your side. And then go ahead, draw the right foot over the left, but only so far as your right shoulder is still on the floor. And just feel how that changes your stretch. Keep breathing here. Keep this active. Keep your foot pressing your hand and keep your hand pulling down. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release. Pull both knees into your chest for a moment. And then go and switch it out. Extend your right leg straight this time. Right arm down to your side. Left arm inside the left leg. Hold the big toe. Once you've got that grip, just pull down. As you're pulling with the left hand, press up with your left foot. Now, somewhere in between that, find the stretch in the back of the left thigh. Breathe into it. If your left leg's straight, draw the big toe over your shoulder. Now, if this version of the stretch is enough, stay here. If you want to change the grip, bring the right hand to the outside edge of the left foot, left arm down at your side, and then draw the left foot across your body, but only so far as your left shoulder is still down. And just breathe here. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release this. Bring your knees to your chest, bring your hands to your knees, squeeze in. And let's take happy baby, reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees and pull down. Then draw your knees toward the floor, outside your ribs. Press your feet back up into your hands at the same time. Keep the tension working both up and down. Try to flatten your spine. Sink your tailbone toward the floor. If you want to take this further, you can rock a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally from here, take a deep inhale, draw it down as much as you can. With the exhale, just release, extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And then just let your eyes close here and let your body settle down into the mat for a moment. And then start to move again. Fingers and toes. Arms and legs. Now take a deep inhale. Reach your arms out long past your head. And then draw it all back in. Bring the elbows toward your chest. Pull your knees up as well. Find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat here, stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. And then take a deep inhale. Hold on to the top. And then just let everything go. Now thank you for joining class. Namaste.